All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off saying, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Habrikakwadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone. Double honors to my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akin that are pushing this truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Kanaksa Anban Yasharala from the Lions Den Camp. And right now I want to come with a quick spiritual hydration. And the subject matter is the subject and topic. The topic is dealing with anything that causes us to think about or even care about when we shouldn't. Right? Causing our minds to be occupied on certain things that our minds shouldn't be on. Causing these certain things that our mind thinks that our mind ponders on to affect how we move. And dealing with, anything that we don't have to deal with that takes away from our peace of mind, which we have in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because sometimes we can get caught up in the matrix and to, get to thinking about shit and caring about shit when it doesn't even freaking matter. This shit ain't real. It doesn't even exist. But we find ourselves getting, caught up in bullshit sometimes. I just want to get a couple scriptures and quick spiritual hydration for anybody that's feeling that way, because I've started doing something, and it's been helping out a lot with me dealing with stress. From a carnal standpoint, I started drinking this stuff called lemon balm tea. It helps with stress. It helps create some hormone that helps deal with stress. And spiritually, I've been putting myself in uncomfortable situations and forcing myself to feel comfortable. And it's crazy because the elder Herawan just did a lesson speaking on we have to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations. He said that we have to feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations, and that's I felt the Lord put me in those situations with dealing with the transitions that I've been going through for the past year of my life. Just finding myself being uncomfortable, still looking for comfort, and eventually I had to realize I can't find comfort anywhere else but in the Lord. So it was causing me to physical grief also. So first scripture I want to go into is Proverbs 17:22, and it says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine." Right. So if you got your mind focus on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. If you got your mind focused on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that's like a good medicine. If you have your mind focused on positive things, in general, ultimately the most important thing is our mind on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and everything positive, that's like a medicine unto you. Like your body will feel better. You'll be balanced more. It says, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Right. You have no moisture when you're sitting here and focus on negative shit all the time, and like your spirit's vexed all the time, and you're just going through it, putting yourself through it, thinking, oh, this righteous vexation. No, it's not, bruh. Smell the fucking roses. Like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gave us hope, and we got to walk in that hope, not moping the fuck around. That's not showing his power, us moping around. We rejoice in the return of our King and we see it through these prophecies, man. And next scripture I want to get is Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "Be careful for nothing." Right? Then that word careful goes into like to be anxious, to be troubled with cares. Like, a lot of this stuff we're forcing ourselves to care about, we shouldn't care about. Like, we have our family to care about. We have our brothers to care about. We have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai first and foremost to care about, and the word to care about. And really, after Yahweh Shem Shai, we have to care about ourselves as servants of Yahweh Shem Shai. So if we care about ourselves, we can't allow our minds to ponder on things that don't even matter, that really don't even exist. They only exist in this realm, and ultimately it's destined to be destroyed. So we have ourselves and we have our family to care about, you know, bringing them along this journey along with us, with the truth. But if they choose not to follow them, we can't really dwell upon that. We're only for those that are for Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. It's safer for us like that. Because if somebody has the fear of the Lord, they're going to direct their friendship accordingly. All right. That's Ecclesiasticus chapter 6. You know? It says Philippians 4:6, it says, "Be careful for nothing, but everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh." So therefore we got an outlet. You know, there's one thing I like to pray for. I like to tell ask Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, yo, rid me of my carnal thoughts and put your pure righteous thoughts within me. Because I know my mind wanders sometimes. I start thinking negative shit that's not going to profit me anything. So I have to constantly pray that the Lord gives me his mind, you know, and that's where the studying comes in, because he has to have a source, and he is that source, and we find that through the scriptures, man. So it's kind of like massages the spirit as we study, and he can bring things to mind through the spirit. Like, okay, remember when you read this? You read this for this purpose of what you're about to go through right now, or what you're going through right now. That's why the scripture said the things are written aforetime are written for our learning. Through comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope, man. Roughly paraphrasing. And that's where our hope comes from. So Philippians 4:6 again, it says, "Be careful for nothing." We have no reason to have anxiety. Understand how to control those emotions through the spirit. It says, "But in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made." All right. So we don't have to be, "Oh Lord, I need this right now." No. We just, yo, Lord, if it be thy will, man, can I have this? Can I experience this? Or can I do this? Or can you provide this for me? If it's in thy will. And, and let it be that. Verse 7, it says, "And the peace of Yahweh, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." Right, because, through prayer, that's what we're praying in the name of Yahweh Shai to Yahweh, man. For this sound mind, for any necessity that we may feel that we need while we're in this realm doing our journey as pilgrims on the earth. It says, verse 7 again, it says, "And the peace of Yahweh, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, and whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good, report." That's the only thing we need to be focused on. Whatever is true, whatever is honest, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever things is lovely, whatever things are good, report. And that's what we speak on and talk about and keep our minds pondered on. "If there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things," man. That's what we're supposed to keep our mind focused on, man. Whatever's true, whatever's honest, whatever's just, whatever's pure, whatever's lovely, whatever is good, man. The Lord say, think on these things, and that's what's going to sustain us and hold us through. Because all that, we're going to realize all that shit is fake. And then once you reach that point, and Lord willing, I reach that. Once we reach that point, man, anything that happens, it could be catastrophic, major. It'll be water off a duck's back. Not saying you won't be emotional at all, but you'll be emotional for that time period that the Lord allows you to be emotional, and we'll get through it, and we'll go keep on. We'll understand how to control the emotions. It's cool to have emotions. It's cool to feel sad. It's cool. It balances everything out. Understanding what really happy really feels like. But don't just dwell upon the sad. Be happy also. All right. So verse 9, I'm close it out. It says, "Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the power of peace, Yahweh Shema Shai, shall be with you, man. So we focus on these things and we just do the work and stay confident and win that, in that, and Yahweh Shema Shai will be right there along with us in our journeys, man. So we don't really have to think about none and dwell and meddle on none of the bullshit. Lord, willing this lesson is edifying to serve this purpose without it like Sakah Halayim, like Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harikah Kwadash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to my elder Harold Wan as well. Salutation to the Akim that are pushing the truth, the sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.